and welcome to my Swift tutorial for beginners, lesson 3, part 2. So, back in part 1, we learned about arrays and how they work. Today, we'll be learning a little bit more about how to manage array values. By the way, check out my latest app in the App Store, Pearl Calculator. Now let's get into the video. So in today's lesson, we have 3 main topics. Topic number 1 is inserting new values into arrays. Topic number 2 is removing values from arrays. And topic number 3 is finding specific values inside of your arrays. Okay, so on my screen I have a new playground, and inside of this playground I have declared 3 variables and also 1 array. So I'm going to start from here. To begin, I'm going to show you guys how to insert values into arrays. To do this, you will just type in your array name, and after your array name, you'll type insert, and I'll click on the first one, and then there will be 2 placeholders. The first placeholder is for the new value that you want to insert into your array. So I want to insert, let's say 15. Then I would type in 15. And then the second placeholder is for the index that you want to insert your array at. So let's say I want to insert 15 into here. Then, or after number 1. Then I would just type the index as 1. And if we print out our array, if we print out our entire array, then our array would look like this. So let's see if it looks like that. Okay, so first we have 1, then 15, then 2, then 3. Okay, so now there's also another way to insert values into arrays. And that way it's using the append function. So you'll just write append, and then it'll be the second one. It should be the second one. And then you'll just type in the value that you want to insert into your array. So let's say 12. And this function will always add your value that you have typed in inside these 2 parentheses to the end of the array. So if you want to add new values to the beginning or the front of your array, then I would use the insert function. So if we print this out, then 12 would be at the end of our array. And here we have it. Now let's try removing things from our array. So to begin with, I'll just add a few more things to my array. I'll type in 5, 7. Okay, I'm gonna try to erase 5. To do this, you'll just type in your array name as usual, and then you'll type in remove, and there's remove at, remove all, remove first, remove last, and for now we'll just use remove at. So let's see. So this placeholder is for the index of the value that you want to delete from your array. For example, let's say I want to erase this 5, then the index for this number would be 4. So I would type in 4 into here, and then this function would remove 5. So now 5 is not in our array. Okay, so now on to our last topic, finding specific values inside of your array. So sometimes in Swift programming, you want to find specific values or data inside of your array. Now there are 2 functions to do this. The first one is last index of, and the second one is first index of. So what do these two functions do? They return to you the index of the value that you have inserted into here. So for example, I want to find a number called 7. So let's create a new variable. We'll call it index 0, and we'll say index equals, and if we try printing index, and we will type in that, and now let's try printing it, and then we would have 6 as our index for our number called 7. And then we will do the other option for finding a specific value inside of your array. It's called last index. And the difference between first index and last index is that the last index searches your array from the last value inside of your array, and the first index basically searches your array from the start of your array. So if we run this, then last index and first index would give us the same value, but sometimes you would have two values that are in the same array, and maybe you want to find the first value that is inside of your array. So you would use first index. And if you wanted to find the last value that has this value, or the last piece of data that has this value, then you would use last index. And there's two more little things that I want to show you guys about arrays. So sometimes, as I said in part 1, you want to use blank arrays or empty arrays in which you have nothing inside your array. So you can declare an empty array again by just typing in your data type into these two square brackets and then typing into parentheses. But what you can also do is you can avoid this and you can just type in the data type that you want your array to hold. So it's basically the same thing as setting the data type for a variable, except you have to have two square brackets around your data type. And here we have it. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys is how to get the number of values inside your array. To do that, you'll first type in your array name, and then count. And then if we print this out, then we should have 7 as the number of values inside our array. Okay, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and please share this video if it was useful for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in lesson 4.